All right, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name's Cory. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in Central California. And in today's video, I want to show you guys a behind the scenes look at a photo shoot I did in the studio environment. We did over 3 hours of portraiture, over 30 different clients, and I was using the Leica Q343, wirelessly connected to the Leica Fotos app on my iPad here. And this was a really interesting shoot. Allowed me to do a lot of different angles, and the fact that I could wirelessly transfer those 60 megapixel files plus JPEG to the iPad so the clients and I can review the footage, review the photos, and pick the selects. Overall, it was a really great process, and the Leica Q343 handled it great. So let's dive into today's video. Really liked how the Q343 performed. Just heading back from the shoot right now. Pretty amazing. I tested out the Leica Fotos app a little bit. Really surprised on how fast I was able to transfer photos directly to the iPad. It's almost instantaneous. The client was able to view their portrait, go through the selects, see which ones they like, and really enjoyed that process. And you have the full resolution photos right there on the iPad, ready to be viewed. Really helps the creative process, communicates with the client what poses are working, what poses they like better. And right there on the Leica Fotos app, you can star which ones you like, which is super convenient because then when I went back into Lightroom, I was able to easily find the selects from the client. All right, so we're back in the studio and we're gonna go over these photos so you guys can get a good look at the image quality and the sharpness of this lens, and let's see how it performed. All right, so let's go over some of these edits and see what we have here. Here I just have some basic lighting adjustments here, a little bit of white, little contrast and stuff. But overall looked really good. Let's check focus here at 100%. Very much in focus. We're at 500th of a second, f2.2, ISO 50. There's another one, different angle. Looks really sharp. Here's another one here, 500th of a second, f2.2, ISO 50. So we're kind of dialed in on the settings here. Eyes are perfectly in focus. You can see the focus roll off here. So by the back of the hair seems to be roughly out of focus here, which is perfect. So it's got some nice roll off here. Colors look good. Let's see if we can reset this. So there is the raw file straight out of camera. So overall, yep, colors look really good. I think all I did was add some exposure. Lifted the shadows a little bit less contrasty. But overall, super happy with how this turned out. Sharpness is good. And I did notice that throughout the shoot, how fast locks onto the focus. When you do have the eye and face tracking, it will highlight both eyes. I think the mouth as well. Overall, seems to work really fast, and I didn't really have any problem with it. For the focus modes that I use on the camera, I did use face and IF for the most part of the shoot. I did switch to single point, mostly just because I usually shoot in single point focus. That's kind of my comfort zone. But of course, we were moving so fast during like these studio portrait sessions that the face and IF is kind of a must-have. So overall, some raw feedback after reviewing the images. What I love most about this setup in particular is how small, compact it is. As far as using the Leica Looks, for the JPEGs, I did shoot in those standard picture profile. And what I love about shooting RAW and JPEG is it allows us to view a nice baked in preset. So when the clients are reviewing the photos, it's not just the RAW files, it has more of a look to it. I'm really liking the standard picture profile that the Leica Q343 has for their JPEGs. I'll dive in a little bit deeper in a few other videos in the future about some of the other picture profiles that Leica has. Even on the final edit, I think I ended up using the JPEGs with the built-in look, with, of course, some lighting adjustments, some skin retouching. But I really like the starting point that Leica has with the built-in looks. Usability, Q343, really good, performed really well. We definitely stress tested this camera on this shoot. I mean, shooting these huge megapixel raw files, having the clients review the files as I was shooting. So definitely don't underestimate the Leica Fotos app. Really nice intuitive design here. and it allows you to review all the photos, wirelessly connects. It seems very responsive, and I've never really messed with like the smart functions of my cameras in the past, but I thought I'd give the Leica Photos app a chance, and it performed really well, and I'll definitely be incorporating this kind of workflow with a lot of my studio portraiture. All right, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little behind the scenes look at a studio portraiture shoot with the Leica Q343 in conjunction with the Leica Photos app. If you guys have any questions about the app or this camera, be sure to leave them down in the comments. I'll be sure to get to those. And as always, hopefully you guys have a great day. See you guys on the next one. Peace.